Classcraft is a system of classroom rewards and punishments that helps students manage each other's behavior and academic engagement. How does it do this? Each student has an avatar that represents him or her in the world of Classcraft. This avatar has health points, action points, experience points, and goal points. The teacher takes away health points, or HP, when students perform negative behaviors in class. If students get down to 0, there are consequences, which we'll talk about in a moment. Action points, which automatically regenerate over time, allow students to use powers in the classroom. These vary from being able to eat in class, to getting a hint on an exam question, to helping team members. These powers can be changed to meet your individual preferences as a teacher. The teacher awards experience points to reward good behavior. Once students have gained enough experience, they level up and can unlock new powers. Gold points are gained automatically when students level up. This allows them to buy clothing and armor to specialize the look of their avatar, but this has no effect on the actual game. Now, back to health points. When a student drops to 0 health points, 2 things can happen. Number 1, a teammate can use a power to save them if they're able to. Number 2, the student falls in battle. This automatically results in a randomly selected punishment from a list that the teacher creates. This student's punishment is then recorded in the Book of Laments, a teacher record book, until they have completed their punishment. The student comes back to life, but only with 1 health point, which makes falling in battle again very possible. Next, we're going to talk about avatar classes. There are 3 types of avatars: warriors, healers, and mages. Each class has different powers and different levels of health points versus action points. Warriors have a lot of health points. This allows them to take a lot of damage for their classmates by using powers. But they have few action points, which means they can't use their powers as often. Mages have a lot of action points, so they can use their powers more often. These powers often give other players action points if they're low. However, the mages have very few health points and can die more easily in battle. Healers have medium levels of both action points and health points, and most of their powers focus on restoring health after they have been lost. This leads us to teams. Students just don't play by themselves, but work with teams of 3 to 5 students. This allows some players to be warriors and absorb damage for their team. Other students choose to be mages and add more action points to their team. Other students complete the team by becoming healers to restore health points to their teammates. 2 things ensure that teams work together. Number 1, collaborative powers. Some powers allow all students on the team to get benefits, such as all team members get a hint on an exam question. Thus, students want their team members to participate in class so they can level up and use those powers to benefit the team. Number 2, falling in battle. Remember how if a player loses all of their health points, they fall in battle? Well, when one player on a team falls in battle, everyone else on that team loses 10 health points. If that drop in health points causes another team member to fall in battle, then everyone on the team loses another 10 health points, with the exception of the students who have just fallen and received a punishment. This chain can continue until all of the members of the team receive a punishment. Thus, if one student falls, they could all fall. Another feature that helps students stay engaged in Classcraft is the daily event. The daily event generates a random event from a list. These can be beneficial to students by giving the whole class, a team, or an avatar class such as all of the warriors, a reward, such as extra action points, health points, or experience points. However, some events do exactly the opposite. It keeps the game interesting and builds excitement about the game. These are the basics of Classcraft. Hopefully now you have a better understanding of how this technology can transform your classroom. Good luck, and may you have many great adventures with your students.